Welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on this look. I know everybody has been raving about this new Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. That is probably the case is anytime she comes out with one of the palettes, the pigmentation on the products are just so amazingly good. They're buttery smooth and you're like, oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of product for that one tap, and you're gonna have to tap it off so that way you don't, you know, look like a clown. But anyhow, that is the case, and I love her brand. And this is not a sponsored video in any way. I'm just telling you just my straight up opinion about a certain brand. And this is the palette that everybody is talking about at the moment because this is the newest one. It is the fabric feel like. That's the only down part. You can already see some of the powder stains I have from today's makeup, and then foundation stains from the previous time. But this is the second look for you guys. I really wanted to do something very matte, but then again, this is like very summer, but then also speaking fall to me. So look, I'm already into fall. No, but I wanted to go ahead and just really play with this color. This color was really absolutely gorgeous. It is actually called Real Gar probably, right, huh? English is my second language, so sometimes when I'm pronouncing the words wrong, do know that I am probably saying them as they would read to me in my own country language, which is Hindi. So if I were to read something like lingerie, that's probably how you would read that, because that is how it's written. Otherwise it is lingerie. So thank you so much for pointing that out in my previous video, or the previous haul video. Thank you so much. But then again, these are absolutely gorgeous palette. This is the one we have worked with today, and I really like working with this Real Gar right here with obviously my burnt orange that made me buy this palette, and some of the other colors. I originally wanted to work with some of the pinks in there, like Love Letter and Venetian Red and stuff, and I wanted to go ahead and go with some glitter and stuff. But when as soon as I placed this color on, I was like, no, this is gonna be a matte look, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is smoky. You can wear this for a date night, or seriously, this even speaks daytime to me. So what do you guys think? So hopefully you like it, and I seriously will tell you, this lipstick is my go-to lipstick. This is number 224 by Ulta Cosmetics. This is their own brand, you guys, and look how nude this is. That is what I'm wearing. I have been playing with a whole bunch of lip colors to kind of go with this eyeshadow, and when all else fails, this is the one color that comes to rescue all the time and has not failed me till yet. So I have been using this color since the Ulta first even opened their store. So I am in love with this color. I would highly suggest you guys to check this color out. It is number 224. It is a very nude color. It doesn't have a name to it, but this is my nude. I can put it on anytime with any look and I'll be just fine. The pigmentation on this lipstick is absolutely gorgeous. It is not on the matte side at all. It is more so on the sheen and moisturizing side. I'm going to go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. Well, you can see it on my lips, can't you? But no, I'm going to go ahead and do a swatch for you guys. It is very pretty nude. Just one of my favorite lipsticks. And I love grabbing these extras. I always have to have them on my hand. I love grabbing them when they are 2 for $8 or even better sales. So look out for those. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get started.
Hello everyone, we're gonna go ahead and start filling in our brows. Today I'm gonna go ahead and change it a bit and use my Anastasia OMG. Now this was not planned, you guys. I have only used this pencil bare minimum times. It could be that the plastic went bad after sitting in my drawer for a while, but whatever happened, I seriously was not prepared for this, and it was very rough having to work with a different spoolie, not having it on the back of it. So anyhow, I love this pencil. pencil. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills products, and that is why we're here today. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to fill in my brows and carve it out using e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer in medium, and the brush I'm using is Bare Minerals concealer brush. I absolutely love this brush for this particular reason. Today we're going to go ahead and take the medical tape to actually create more of a crisp and sharp line, and that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. And you really want to make sure that both of the sides match and balance to one another. Alright, you guys, for the eyeshadow base, I'm going to go ahead and stick to the basic because you know what happened in the last video. So I'm going to go ahead and take that onto a ABH Cosmetics brush and apply that all over my eye, and then blend that out with a Real Technique buffing brush. I really love doing this step, this extra step. You will see me doing it more often because it really made my shadow base stick much better and actually just made it flawless. Go ahead and set that eyeshadow base using a lighter color. This one is Tempera, and I'm going to go ahead and take that on the Coastal Scent Jumbo eyeshadow brush. This will help you prevent the shadow base or shadows to creasing and also last all day long. For the transition color, I'm going to go and take Burnt Orange from this palette, and I'm using the same brush that actually comes within the palette. And while you're applying that, you can definitely tone it down than what I've got going on, and I'm also will be concentrating towards the outer corner, and I'm going to feather it out as if I am creating a wing effect with just an eyeshadow. To make it more smoky and also to create depth, I'm going to go and take the color called Cypress Umber, which is a darker, richer chocolate brown color, and I'm going to go ahead and place that on the outer corner using a more of a dome shaped brush. This one is from a Coastal Scent collection. I'm now going to go ahead and move on to a small tapered blending. This one is by Luxie, and I'm going to go ahead and take a warm taupe color from this palette to blend this chocolate color out. And to further blend all the colors together, I'm going to go ahead and take Crown Brushes C441 with no color on and just further blend it away. Time for the fun color. This is called Real Gar from this palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take a small shading brush and apply that all over my eyelid. To blend the edges, I'm going to go ahead and take Burnt Orange on the same brush we used earlier, and in the windshield wiper motion, I'm going to go ahead and blend that. For the liner, I'm going to go ahead and take Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian Clay Eyeliner, and I'm going to go ahead and tight line, and also will be applying that to my waterline with the help of Ulta Black Eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off very carefully and curl my lashes and apply my new Maybelline mascara. And this mascara, so far, I am okay with that, not too happy. I'm going to go ahead and take my Estee Lauder. This is Double Wear Foundation, and I am using Cashew 93, which is a lot more yellow than my own skin tone, but I'm going to go ahead and make that work using some of the lighter concealers, and that is just something you have to do because not all the foundations will be your skin tone, not all the foundation you can test while you're in the store and things like that. You just have to find ways to work with them. For the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and take Stila Cosmetics Concealer in Honey. It is very, very thick and heavy coverage. I am going to let you know of that. I did not know that this was a brand new concealer I opened today, so I was pretty amazed, and this is why I'm smelling it too. I was like, just making sure that it smells okay. I'm going to go ahead and highlight with that as well, and if you see something moving in the background, my child is playing under that table, so just in case there's no ghost in my room, I'm going to go ahead and apply that using my fingers today, just being lazy, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that using the Beauty Blender. And did I have to blend this concealer out? I think you should do maybe one area at a time because it really just yeah, you know what I'm saying. For the chin, I went with NC35 Select Moisture Cover MAC Cosmetics Concealer to cancel that darkness out. And I do have to share a bit of a technique here. It is very hard for you to reach around your nose sometimes, like in the crease. So this is my way of actually making it work for me. I always do it off camera, but today I wanted to just share it with you. Just be nice here, so please be nice to me. And I'm going to go ahead and contour using the LA Girl Pro Concealer concealer in Espresso, and I'm gonna go ahead and contour with that. And I'm really gonna go ahead and take my time because it has been forever that I have done a cream contour. I have gotten so used to the dry contour powders that I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so scared. But I'm gonna go ahead and take my time, blend this off camera, on camera for you guys, and make it work, make it happen for us. So when I'm blending my contour, what I like to do is I like to use the back of the sponge to contour, but when I am blending it all in like I'm doing right now, because wherever it is dark or harsh, whatever the product that I have on the sponge, like the concealer, the foundation, that I use to actually blend and also take any of the extra product off, kind of lighten it up if I've got so much happening here and there, and that it works like an eraser for me, and I absolutely love my blender for that. To set my under eye concealer, I'm going to go ahead and go back to basic again and take my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't know what I would do if I don't have this powder in my life. I don't know how I have been doing my makeup, because now I feel like nothing else would work. So I never want to skip this step. I'm going to go ahead and apply that and set it all away. I'm going to go ahead and take my contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills and take the 2 lighter shades from this palette and kind of highlight the under eye, bridge of my nose, my forehead, Cupid's bow, wherever you personally want to highlight and give a little bit more of a light and attention is where you want to do that. To set my full face, I'm going to go ahead and take Too Faced foundation powder, and this one is in honey beige, and I'm going to go ahead and take that onto a Morphe brush, and I'm going to press that into my skin to make sure that the foundation and all the products that I have on my face actually sets in its place where I have applied them, blend them, and last me all day long without moving and creasing. I'm now going to go ahead and take my Aspen powder, and I will be applying that wherever the contour happened and the dry contour will be happening, and that right there was just for fun. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the bridge of my nose and kind of let that sit and cook and also guide me for the contour as well. I'm going to go ahead and take Urban Decay Naked Flesh palette and take the bronzer from it and apply that onto my cheekbones, on my forehead, wherever the sun would naturally hit you and give you that sunny glow to your skin. Now, time to get skinny. I'm going to go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and same brush, and I'm going to apply that onto my cheekbones. It's like right in between your jawline and your cheekbones, and I'm going to go ahead and take the same brush and apply that onto my nose as well, and that is where we're going to go ahead and create that skinny nose. Let's carve that nose, and I'm gonna go and squeeze my brush for that and let that powder guide me that how skinny my nose is getting, because I really don't want a skinny nose, but I want a skinny nose, if that makes sense. I'm now going to go ahead and take a stippling brush and blend the whole face together. This will take all of the excess product off of your face, blend everything flawlessly and smooth together. All that foundation, the cream products have nicely set onto your face, so you wouldn't have to worry about a thing. I'm going to go ahead and take a blush. This one is from MAC Cosmetics palette, and apply that onto my cheekbones. It is a very, very peachy color, and I seriously don't know the name of it, so I will definitely leave that in the description box for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take Emphasize from this palette and apply that under my eyes, bridge of my nose, and a little bit on the forehead, and that is what's going to give me that brightness under and wherever that I'm needing, and that's going to bring more life to my face. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the highlight from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and apply that to my cheekbones, and seriously, I know I overdid it today because I have always wanted to do it down to earth, and today I was like, I'm gonna go all out. So that's what's going on here. I took it up a notch today. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that onto the bridge of my nose. Actually, I like to do that more on tip of my nose, not bridge of my nose, but I still tried my best, and a little bit onto my Cupid's bow as well. I'm going to go ahead and take a stippling brush and blend this highlight along with the rest of the products that we have going on into one another. And now moving on to the lower lash line, we will be repeating the same steps that we did earlier, and I am applying a burnt orange color with the same brush onto my lower lash line. You can definitely tone it down if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and take the Real Guard, the brighter orange brown red color with the same shading brush and apply that to the lower lash line. And you do want to go back in between your brushes and applications and blend everything away. I'm going to go ahead and clean any fallout. I'm going to go ahead and take my black liner again and darken my waterline just a tad bit. And I'm also going to bring that a little bit outside on the outer corner towards the lower lash line to kind of create more of a bigger eye effect. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a black matte eyeshadow from the Kat 1D Shade and Light palette and apply that and set that eyeliner in place, and that will also make sure that your eyeliner does not move throughout the day. I'm now going to go ahead and blend the black eyeshadow and Real Guard together using the same shading brush with no product on whatsoever to create more of a smoky effect for us. To line my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian Clay eyeliner, and I am using Coastal Scents Angled Eyeliner Brush for that. I'm now going to go ahead and apply the same mascara by Maybelline Cosmetics and apply that to the lower lash line. And this was really a wet, gooey mascara, so I was so scared of messing my makeup up. So seriously, next time I will use some of the older mascaras for the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take MAC Cosmetics Vanilla Pigment. I absolutely love it for inner corner highlight, and then buff the outer corner out with a small buffing brush. For the brow highlight, I'm going to go ahead and mix Tempera and Primavera together, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that with a flat shading brush. This one is by ABH Cosmetics.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching my video today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's look. I am really excited about this palette, and I may or may not do another look for this palette because I'm kind of bringing in a little bit more of a variety for you guys. So this probably it, unless somebody else requests another color from this palette. I would love to do that. And it has been so freaking hot, like so hot. I am not kidding. All I do is just create a messy bun, put on a fancy hairband and makeup, and boy, do you look glammed. These lights right here are just hot. My fan's running, my AC's running, but still I'm hot and don't want to mess with my hair. So I think this is the most I could work with today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have something else for you. But like seriously, this is just so hot. When I know that I'm not going out and I'm like, oh, it's so hot, what do I do? All I do is just create a messy bun, put on a fancy hairband and makeup, and boy, do you look glammed. All right, at least for Target, right? If you have any questions, suggestions, do know I'm always open to those. I would love to create a look that you would request, so don't forget to leave that down in the comment box below. All the products I used will also be in the comment box for you guys. Don't forget to check them out, as well as some of the links that I think you might be interested in. Do not forget to subscribe, show me some love, and I will definitely see you guys later.